Okay, welcome back. Another viewer game analysis. This time we're going to be looking at Sylvanus, played by Sinastra. Sinastra goes 4-7-3 in this 24-minute game. And he's currently in plat 5. How do you think you played? In the early stage, I did fine, I guess. But in the late game, I got annoyed and I started to play bad. What else did you struggle with? Having to deal with a jungler who never jungled before. My question is, how do I get better at being able to help my team as a support? What aspects of the game did you feel comfortable with? Laning phase. Okay. So your question is, what aspects of the game do you feel comfortable with? So, your question was, how do I get better at being able to help my team as a support? All you can do as a support player, honestly, is set them up for kills 24/7 and keep them alive. And steal every Gold Fury and Fire Giant in the game. That's kind of what you have to do. If your team is bad, which can happen. You can have players that don't play very well in your games. I have them too. We all have them. Sometimes we're the players in those games that play very badly. But as a support player, you have the chance to turn a game around. A lot more than necessarily a solo laner, in fairness. Because what you can do is you can steal a Gold Fury, which will give that gold lead that they've had because they've been killing you all and rotating and pushing and taking towers. You can pull that back with a Gold Fury steal. You can pull that back with a Fire Giant steal that keeps your team in this. You have a lot of potential. Plus, you can save people from dying and then set people up for kills time and time again. You're going to tank that a little bit longer than you did. Why don't you throw out a root there? You could have thrown out a root for extra damage. There's just a very slow buff clear. Very slow buff clear. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Cupid didn't hit level 2. Cupid did not hit level 2. Oh no, why did he hit level 2? Why did you hit level 2 and he didn't? I'm confused by that. How did you hit level 2 and he didn't? Did he miss one mini creep or something? That's really weird. A creep was missed somewhere. That's why you managed to get level 2 already. Good route. Really good route. Really good route. Really good route. Wisps. Aggressive good auto attacks. Focus the minions. Minions. Why are you backing out? Why are you backing out? Why are you backing out? You got wisps. You got auto attacks. Why are you backing out? Wisps. Go aggressive. Make sure you use your wisps aggressively on him. Like, this guy could have been dead if you actually just walked up to him, wisps, and kept auto attacking. You should be putting the pressure on with auto attacks again. Get a route. He's dead. Good job. That was simple. Simple and effective. Farbid, Farbid, excited Farbid. Unlucky with the pull. So Lady Face hasn't gone so bad so far. What we will talk about, though, is these multi-potions. We'll talk about these multi-potions. There's no reason for multi-potions. Don't do that. And don't buy ward. You've already placed a ward down, which you have done already. There's no reason for you to stick around with this build that you have right now. I apologise, I missed this at the start of the game. But you should buy one ward, go out and place it, or two wards, go out and place them, then go back and get mana potions. They're so much more effective than having multi-potions online. Multi-potions don't do half as what you want them to do. They do half of what you really want them for. Whenever you use a multi-potion, you generally want it for one thing or the other. Sustain back up for a root out, good root. They're still going aggressive. Turn back into the fight, turn back into the fight, good. See how that used that multi-potion now for health and mana? That's the only time it's really useful, but it would have been so much better if you had a full health potion and a full mana potion to keep sustaining. And now you're very, very low on mana. Now, how can we play that whole fight differently here? We're auto-attacking the minions now, which is fine. Wisps. We could have Wisps earlier here. We wait till we get hit by an Earthbreaker Driving Strike before we Wisps. We could have Wisps a lot earlier. Throw your root out as well. Your root would have been good. Root. Good root. And then you get Aggression again. See that heart on the ground as well? There was a heart here. Right here. You could have gone for that heart. You could have gone for that heart. Kited them around a little bit longer. Use your Wisps and the healing you'll get from that to keep yourself alive a little bit longer. I keep forgetting what button you're on. You get wombos and goes down. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. The health potions and multi-potions would have kept you in... Sorry, health potions and mana potions would have kept you in that fight a lot better than just multi-potions. No, it's like you've got no mana. Wouldn't a mana potion have been great? If you had some mana, you could have kept him in tower range with a root then, right? This is the mistakes you're making. You say the laning phase wasn't bad. Well, the laning phase was bad because you bought multi potions over going for mana and health, and the lack of mana and health potions has really hurt you. Because you're using multi potions to try and sustain up, and they don't give you nearly enough. Let's just look at what I'm trying to show you here. 75 mana over 25 seconds, okay? 75 mana. A normal mana potion will give you 150. A multi potion gives you 75. What is 75 mana going to get you? Well, cost of this is 60 mana at rank 1. 60 mana. So you can use one skill. Wisps, 60 mana. Nature's Grasp, 70 mana. So, using one multi potion gets you one skill. Using a mana potion gets you two skills. Which one's more worth? Which one's more worth? It's okay if you want to go with the wards at the start, just go with mana potions and then use your wisps for sustain. I'm not sure why you're maxing Nature's Grasp as well right now. Nature's Grasp, the cooldown is good, but the big strength of Sylvanus is definitely the wisps. Gives you extra protections, okay? Gives your teammates extra protections. Gives you a bigger heal. Gives more damage off. What does this do? Lowers the cooldown of a pull that does no damage. Should be maxing the 2. Should be maxing the 2. Max the 2. It was a really good pull. It was a really good pull. Oh, what'll show you about that pull is the fact that you would have still hit that pull if you didn't max it. If you didn't put 2 points in it, you still would have hit that pull. It still would have been off cooldown. Good rotation for the red camp, good rotation for the purple, but don't push this wave, Cupid's not here. Don't push this wave, Cupid's not here. Shouldn't have pushed that, because what you've actually done there, the reason I'm saying don't push this wave. What you've done with this wave push here is you've just denied Cupid from some CS. He's also going to set the wave back, and it's going to offset the wave into their favour. He's not going to lose any creeps now. He might just lose like one or two melees, but he's actually not going to be in a great position to come back to this lane. Don't know why you chose to go and push that. You should have been starting the buff up ready for Cupid coming, and you've pushed the lane into them, which means when he gets back to lane, he's going to have to wait for Anahur to push it. If Anahur knows what he's doing, he could just lane freeze this. I think he just hard pushes it, which you're fortunate about, but you deny him some creeps. You deny your Cupid some creeps. Don't do that. Don't push the wave. It's dangerous. Only push the wave if there's no one else going to be picking up that experience soon. So we're back again, and we're maxing... Wow! We're maxing this now? Why are we maxing this? Why are we maxing this? We want to cover the reduced protections. What is it you don't like about wisps? Huh? What is it you don't like about these wisps? Why would you not want more damage? Why would you not want more healing? Why would you not want more protections? The things you have to realise about when you max things is what you're actually getting from them, okay? You have to realise what you're getting from them. This is a little bit more damage, agreed, but it's got no sustain on it. It gives you extra MP5 if you do put them down for the seedlings to give you mana around that. It doesn't lower the cooldown of it. This doesn't lower the cooldown of this just lowers the cooldown. It doesn't do any damage whatsoever. You really need the HP. So when it comes to spawning again, I'm going to rotate around for these ones. We are but a little bit late to the party again. We already saw Hercules going. You're a bit worried about that. Good sentry ward though. We need some mid-harpies, but that's okay. We're still okay at levels at the moment. We're not too far behind. We might get picked in the jungle though. Got a juke. Oh. Imagine if your wisps healed more. Imagine if your wisps healed more. That'd be cool. Run for your life. You're going to run the wrong way though. The juke boots. The route was good. You're still going to die though. You're still going to die though. What could we have done differently? Let's talk through what you chose to do here. So you know there are mid harpies because your teammates are the other harpies, and you know they're all missing. They're all around here. Going for this sentry ward here right now is a little bit risky because you know they're grouped up for the harpies more than likely because your boys are grouped for the harpies too, and you're late to it. The sentry ward clear is okay, but then you get yourself caught out of position pretty quickly. What I would have done here is when you actually rotate back, you were fine. You were already out, and you went back to lane. You go back for some reason and change your mind. Why were we rotating and changing our mind? I'm not sure what we changed our mind about. What are we looking for here? You're looking for Scylla? I guess you were. Well, then you change your mind again, but then Anher comes back in and goes aggressive. Now, at this point in time, you've got one or two plays that you can make, okay? There's one or two plays that you can make. Because if you walk through here, he's going to impale you. He's going to impale you. You know he's going to impale you. What you need to do is potentially just ult. Because you know Scylla's coming. As soon as Scylla turns up, this should be an ult immediately. Like, now. Unfortunately, I think you do go for that, but he's got Desert Fury popped. And your Wisps are not healing you for enough. We've got 3 points in 1, 2 points in 2. I think the decision making just to try and rotate back to mid again was the mistake. You were out and then you went back in. You were out and you went back in. This just feels really odd with the way you're leveling things. I mean, we've got 3 points in 1, 2 points in 2, 2 points in 3. Multiple things. Good poke. Good route as well. The route was good. Frey rotates in. You're not really going to find anything right now. What are we heading for? Going to rotate to mid lane. We're looking for gold. Well, this is risky. This is risky. This is risky. Not sure about this whole play at the moment. Uh-oh. That's a Scylla. Right. Let's watch this fight back again and discuss what we did and what we didn't do. The call for Gold Fury is a call for Gold Fury. The route there was good, like I said. The lane aggression after it wasn't necessarily the best. You're looking to look for the Gold Fury though because you've got Sentry Wall placement. Now what you need to realise is where they're going to come from, okay? You should be looking not at tanking this buff. It's not your real job to have to tank this, okay? Your job is to keep an eye on the rest of the team fight that's about to initiate. They're going to come and defend, okay? You literally just walked out a lane and you should know that the fight's coming on. So, you've got Poseidon coming in. You're all grouped on this side. Is there a reason for you to be stood where you're stood right now? Not necessarily. Can you stand up to the side a little bit? You could potentially root out Bellona. You can then reinitiate. If they come in for the steal, you've got your ultimate as well. Tanking this buff is not the best idea. You get hit by a driving strike, and this is where the fight continues, and we try and slow this down. Oops, a daisy. We're on the wrong god. There we are. You rotate back towards your team, which is fine. You get hit by an Earthbreaker. Rip. Your ultimate's not bad there, honestly. Your ultimate's not too bad there. But then when you get impaled away, you try and rotate this way away. I would be looking to rotate over here. I would be looking to rotate this way. The reason I'd be looking to rotate this way is because the natural path for more people turning up to this fight is going to be through this area. Going that way is just going to get you in a little bit more trouble than you need to be. You do need to get out of the engagement now, and I would be looking... God, if I can find your number. You're looking to just get out at the moment. I would have definitely pathed backwards on myself, and I wouldn't have gone this way. It's the call more than anything that gets you killed there. It's the call more than anything, but you could have positioned yourself a little bit better in it. We're alive again. We're 2-2 and 1. We've got some kills online. We've got Blink online, which is good. Mid camps are coming up soon. The pings have just gone down on them from your team, so you should know they're down. Good sentry though. Mid camps, where you going? 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 Mid camps just got called. Come on, buddy! Mid camps are up. Where are you off to? Adventureland. Should have been at mid camps then. You're going to find them now, but this was a lot of time wasted when you're not actually doing anything. And then they're going to get mid-camps too. Oh, no. Okay. This is what we call indecisiveness. Indecisiveness is the big issue. We'll watch this back again, because I want to show you exactly what goes on here. You come back to lane, yeah? You come back to lane. You drop purple buff. Did you actually get experience from that? I don't think you do you? So, you've actually not got any experience since you've come back to lane. You've got no experience since you come back to lane, so we're going to rewind even further here. Just going to wait for you to exactly respawn. There we go. So we're alive now, 9:14. The moment I get you classed as being inexperienced range is when we're going to start this run, okay? So, you throw out this route. Those minions, I'm not going to class them as creeps. Well, right now it's 9:42. We'll say 942 for fairness. 942. Watch for the next time you get experience or do something on this map is. 942, yeah? 942. $9.42. $9.42. We get experience! About now, 9:37. So almost a minute, right? Almost a minute. Almost a minute that you've been wandering around doing nothing and not getting experience. What did we miss out on? Now, the reason when I say almost a minute is that I would have taken this into account if all the jungle camps were down and there was no farm available. I wouldn't be sat there going, why were you farming? There's no farm. But there was potential farm. There was mid-harpies. There was purple buff experience that you missed as well. You could have rotated mid lane and soaked some experience when your teammates were there as well. There was multiple things. Even back harpies have spawned now as well that you could have been taken down. It's lack of decision making. Indecision is the big issue here. Now you do have play potential on this mid lane right now with a blink ultimate. The reason if you blink ultimate here, you've got Kraken available. You've got Freya here as well. You've also got Cupid on his way over with Fields of Love. This could be a dead Scylla. You're just going to realise you've got the initiation potential right now. Maybe you go for it now. Yeah, boy! Blink! Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job. Really good route. Really good route. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. That was really, really good play. You realised the opportunity and you went for it. I really like that decision. That was awesome. Awesome play. Awesome play. And you're going to go for him too. That was really nice. Really, really nice. Really nice. There was nothing you could do there. He had Desert Fury up. You weren't going to be able to root him or pull him away from that. You couldn't body block the Desert Fury either. So. Sentry wards. More wards online. This is a weird fight. Yeah. Oh, unfortunate. Protect, 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 protect. You've got ultimate available here. You can protect the tower divers. You've got ultimate. She's not got her 2 anymore. She just used it to avoid that pull. Get in there and ult. Get in there and ult. Get in there and ult. She's still tanking. Oh! No! Now you're going to ult, but you've not really got much follow-up. Good route again. Good jukes of abilities. Fields of Love is down. Stay in this fight. Autos, 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 autos. You got to stay in the fight with him. You got wisps going. You've got to help him still. Your route's coming up too. Oh, the route was unfortunate because he driving striked. Okay. That wasn't the worst play. It could have been a little bit cleaner though. That's what you need to realise about that one. Like, you could have gone a little bit more aggressively then and potentially picked up that Chunga earlier. Is this ward going down? You gonna put a ward down? Yeah, you do. Okay. Big camps are up. Don't get hit by a driving strike for free. You can hog that. Oh, you should have known that route was coming. You should have known that route was coming. So that driving strike was coming. I hate when that happens. Don't worry, it happens to us all. Back RP farm, good. Aggression in mid lane. Wisps him? Yeah. I know he's going back, but wisp him for safety in case they dive. So we're hanging around mid lane, we're going to Cupid farm up a little bit. Go Fury's down, there's no farm for his elsewhere. This is okay to auto these down. Wait for somebody else to come in and soak the experience with you. Rotation right to support against Bellona. Now at this point in the game, your team's ahead, okay? 15 minutes in, your team's currently ahead. They're not behind by any stretch of the imagination. Your individual play's been alright. You've made 1 or 2 little mistakes. I think your skill leveling definitely needs to be talked about though, because it's just so odd with what you've chosen to do. That 1 point that you put into your route there, that extra point, what's the point in that? Like, the cooldown is 3 seconds difference. You actually invested a point in the leveling this for 3 seconds of cooldown. 3 seconds of cooldown. It's not that important. So you get engaged up. Relax. A good ultimate here would be very, very good. Good route. Really good route. A good body block there as well. Can you pull him back out maybe? You might need to pull someone out here. You're still getting ingressed on here. They've used everything already. It wasn't the worst play. Oh, you missed the pull. Unfortunate. Don't be scared to root. Don't be scared to root. Oh. Below. And we're going to go down. Nan her with an Aegis. Well, I never. The funny thing is, they've only just got the experience lead because of that. Before that, it was still fine. You could have potentially ulted earlier in that, but that was it. That was the only difference that could have been made. Golf Fury is available right now. It's a little bit risky to go for, but you do have ultimate available. They wasted a lot in that last engagement, just so you know, but so did you guys. Careful of going too aggressive here, because there's 3 of them and there's only 2 of you. This is the problem you're having. Relax, relax, relax. Go back. That's it. Just back up. Just back up. The Gov is going to take a long time to bring down Ferran here. He's not going to be able to do it solo. It's still taking a long time. You're worrying about it, but it's still taking a very long time. You've got to think about the stage of the game, okay? Stage of the game. How many's there? How many is there? Well, you know it's only on her because you've seen him already. It was only on her doing it. He's gone for the Repicast crazy build. So you actually just need to relax a little bit. Take your time. Don't try and force the issue too quickly, okay? You force the issue too quickly, you get rotated and cause issues. You're looking to get out of combat. You've still got a chance, don't worry. Now is when you need to be worrying. Here we go. Unfortunately, you're going to be a little bit too late to it. Feels love goes down. The ultimate was very good, though. Your team were very bad at getting involved in that fight. Good route, good route, good route. You're going to go down in trade there, but there's not that much more you could really do than what you actually did. Your team weren't in a position to do anything. I don't think you've played necessarily that bad this game, honestly. It's not been a terrible game from you by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe just 1 or 2 decision makers in terms of skills is the biggest issue. And Harpy rotations as well was the other one. Maybe, yeah, they're the 2 that I'd really look for. What we're looking to do here. Before we do this, where is everybody? Where's everybody on the map? Where's Scylla? Where's Chunga and Bologna? Right, Chunga and Bologna you can see. Where's Scylla? And now you can see her coming up too. Where's your wall coverage? You don't really have any wall coverage from a mid lane rotation that could be coming in around the back of you. Is this really worthwhile? What's the game plan here? That's my point. What's the game plan here? Purple buff's down. What's the game plan? Literally, it just spawned. Did it really just spawn then? As I say, what's the game plan here? This is where you're going to get baited in, I think. You may die here for this. You've already missed pull. You've already missed route. Cupid gets caught out of position. He's going to try and dash away. You may need to ult. You may need to ult, like now. Like now. Like now. You should have ulted already. You realise it now. Fields of Love comes out too. We're still dead though. We're still dead though. The play for the purple buff is just too risky. It was a risky play going for it. You didn't know where Scylla was. You were overextended with not much wall coverage. I think that is going to cost you a tier 2 tower now. Yeah. It's going to cost you a tier 2 on either side. And I think that's where the game is going to pretty much end. I don't think necessarily you threw this game. I think some of the decision making you did though could have been better, and you can see what I'm talking about in terms of like itemization. Skill leveling is definitely one thing. Itemization wise, I'll just have a quick check through. I mean, you went for Shoes of Focus. You don't necessarily need them, but it's okay. Shoes of Focus are cool. Itemization was fine. Your wall coverage was pretty good too. I think that decision at the end there to go for that purple buff was just way too risky in that position. Your Gold Fury play and your play in mid lane was really, really good. Work on your skill leveling. Your skill leveling has really let you down in this game more than anything else. I don't think your choices to what to max has been the correct ones. You should definitely be maxing Wisps first. Notice how long it's taken you to get your Wisps to max level because you've been putting extra points into your Verdant Growth and your Nature's Grasp. You really need this Wisps to be maxed for team fights because in a team fight you use that on multiple targets. It does great dot damage at the same time as it heals everybody. And it's not just the heal, it's the protections that it gives you. 25 protections for 5 seconds is a hell of a lot of protections that you're giving off to a target. So, for the most part, work on your skill leveling. And think about when you're going to be using your ultimate a little bit more. Some of the lane pressure was a bit strange. Good luck in your future games, though. I can definitely see, like, you didn't do bad at all.